This is Jeremy Fragrance, a man that's attained millions of followers all across social media for being a eccentric fragrance reviewer. In Jeremy's videos, he tends to smell a lot of people, scream out of nowhere, and destroy tables. However, if we go back to 2017, this is what Jeremy was known for, being a hands-on individual helping people with fragrances all across the world. So, what has Jeremy done to go from this to this?
I think last year some kind of shift happened in his content.
Jeremy's personality started changing when he downloaded TikTok. Unsurprisingly, his first videos are of him dancing. He had probably heard of Addison Rae and Charli D'Amelio making money on a dancing TikTok app, so he wanted to show off his moves as well. Jeremy received a lot of positive support from these videos, not only in views and likes, but also in comments saying, "I just found my future husband, and that my guys, that look like success." Jeremy then continued posting on TikTok, but instead changed his content to fragrance views, which is a bit strange. You see, during the same time, Jeremy had a YouTube channel where he was gaining between 3 to 4 million views a month reviewing fragrances. So he shot 2 different videos about the same thing for each platform. However, there was a clear difference between them. Jeremy's YouTube channel had a much larger focus on the fragrances he was reviewing, but his TikTok focused a lot more on him as a person, and that is what Jeremy's always wanted.
To be very significant, because I like that feeling of significance instead of playing a computer game.
Jeremy tends to talk a lot about
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Also Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He keeps mentioning how Arnold first became the greatest bodybuilder and then became famous in movies.
I'll be back.
He seems to be Jeremy's greatest idol, and Jeremy's trying to be like him, but number 1.
I want to be the fragrance guy, and I sometimes wasn't the best at this, and I wasn't best at this, and there was this better soccer player, and this guy had a better six-pack. But now I said, oh, I could be the number 1 fragrance guy.
Jeremy might have become the fragrance guy, but he still hasn't reached Arnold's level of fame yet, but he's working towards it through TikTok. Since TikTok enjoyed Jeremy's eccentric personality so much, why wouldn't they show it more? He's now doing more questionable dances, started recording more questionable places, is often shirtless, and nowadays, I can't really tell what he's doing.
Hey guys, look at this. I'm crashing a fragrance consulting meeting.
Jeremy doesn't care what people think of him as long as he reaches a high level of stardom. And this huge goal of his most likely stems from his childhood.
My father beat me actually, and my brother too. My brother is 4 years older, and I was raised more single by my mother.
Having an abusive father and just being raised by his mother has left him empty. He saw Arnold on TV as a child and looked up to him as a father figure. Since Arnold became a world-class celebrity, Jeremy needed to reach this as well. And this surge of stardom can be seen throughout Jeremy's life, for instance in his music career. He joined in total 2 boy bands and tried to make a solo career, but unfortunately none of his music succeeded. Or did it? You see, when Jeremy joined Part 6, he also got introduced to the gay community.
I got into the gay community. I liked the attention, but I was not gay, and I still don't consider myself gay, but I had...
Jeremy was a gay guy even though he was a gay himself, because it gave him a feeling of importance, a goal that is always wanted. And judging what he says about his past,
And before that, I had the just average life, nothing special.
it seems like Jeremy doesn't value it because he wasn't famous. Or is all I'm saying just a big pile of shit that Jeremy is making bank of?
And ever since then, I separated my true, hurtful, honest, my heart speaks to your heart side from the rational business, non-emotional side.
Jeremy might be completely sane and is using his business side of his brain right now, which could make sense. Something that Jeremy tends to do in his videos is market his fragrances from Fragrance One. The business started by 6,000 of Jeremy's fans paying a total of 780,000 euros, becoming the most successful Kickstarter in the world. Jeremy used all of his starting capital to cooperate with Alberto Morillas, who's known as one of the greatest perfumers in the world. Morillas has created Calvin Klein 1, Acqua di Gio, over 9,000 more fragrances. And now he has also created Fragrance One Office. And as I mentioned earlier, Jeremy's making bank of this.
How's business? Is it?
Oh, it's
is it booming?
fantastic. I make very much revenue. I already have 2 apartments in Miami, so I'm looking for my 3rd one. I'm renting them out.
which is about $170,000, which I can produce about 15,000 bottles, which translates to about $1.5 million in sales if I sell that. So the margins in the fragrance industry are super high. And
If you think about it, Jeremy gains more than 1 million views on almost all of his TikToks. And that is a lot of eyes on his products. So there's no wonder why he sells a lot of fragrances. However, this has taken a huge toll on his YouTube channel. Since the old Jeremy that his YouTube channel was associated with has changed, his new videos aren't really working. All of the videos he uploads now are around 2 minutes long, have thumbnails just his face, and since they get a small amount of views, he removes them after a couple of days. And this is the reason why I'm so confused about Jeremy, because if this is a business trick, it's really so smart for you to abandon your 2 million subscriber channel to post memes of yourself on TikTok. And if any company wants to do collaborations with him, they see this guy and question if this is a smart thing to do, especially when the fragrance industry is all about elegance and luxury and so on. So if that's not the case, well then the answer must be the thing we stated before. Jeremy saw Arnold as a father figure and has ever since been trying to stand in the same light. But during his constant search to always be number 1, he got down the rabbit hole where he doesn't care anymore how people view him, as long as he reaches his goal. So what do you think about Jeremy? Is he insane? Is he a smart businessman? Please comment what you think down below, because I wanna know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, subscribe if you enjoyed, and Leo, out.